3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to Season 13, Week 4 of NLTP, the Night's Watch versus whatever cannoli you desire. We're about to get started here with half one on Transilio, and I'm looking forward to a good game from both of these teams. The Night's Watch coming off a good sweep, and we're just about to get started here with the first half. The Night's Watch in blue and whatever cannoli you desire in red.
Three, two, one.
Crowman and Turd Ferguson on defense for the Night's Watch. Mudkip and ASAP on offense for Dino. Bogey gets a quick grab there past Ilanis and Garg. ASAP out past Crowman and Turd. Turd with a nice return though. Garg trying to chase down Bogey. No grab here. Bogey's going off that outside wall. Comes in, jukes Mudkip. Only got to get past Garg, and he does, and that's going to be a cap for the Night's Watch. Nice anti there by ASAP. He's able to keep Balls to You from getting anywhere. Crowman with the return. Alanis now with the grab, and Crowman forces him up to Turd, and Turd gets that return there. ASAP Caplord here going another grab. Easy return by Crowman. ASAP Caplord very grab happy, and the Night's Watch is going to look to punish that easy grabbing mentality by ASAP Caplord. Like, watch, he's going to grab real quick here again like he likes to do. Pups go to the Night's Watch as they get 2 of the 3, and Balls to You is going to be out. Had a rolling defuse pretty easily there, and Turd Ferguson does have that juke juice in base. Going to stop them from getting very far. Mudkip, though, he's out, and he's coming in with that juke. Balls to You gets the return. Nice angle on there. ASAP, a quick grab, a quick return. Balls to You. Cheeky little pop there from Balls to You. Bogey's going to boot straight in. Looks to get a grab off that corner. Doesn't have it. Balls to You with a grab there. And a quick double flaccid for the Night's Watch. They are up 1-0 here. As ASAP's looking for that bomb straight up. Gets out. Crowman's got the angle on him, though. Doesn't quite have the angle as he's coming in through the gate. Balls to You has the return, though. Turd Ferguson now looking to get Mudkip contained. And he does. Wow. Balls to You, he's out. But Garg with the good positioning gets him there. 2 seconds and the pup's going to be up. Turd Ferguson able to get it. It's a rolling. No good there. Crowman now going for that pup at the mid. And don't get it. 2 jukes now for... excuse me. For... Who can you do? Who can you do? Good job by the Night's Watch. Not a lot of hold so far for, whoever cannolis don't. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Is your stream dead?
No, it's up. I just checked it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, hold on. Apparently there's a sound issue on my stream end though. Let me double check this.
Caplord passed a few here.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Caplord passed a few here. Protecting Caplord.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Alright, sorry about that quick delay. Night's Watch have tied it up 3-3, but Caplord with a great cap to put it up 4-3 for, oh, and it looks like we're reset now as Crowman does get that return on Alanis.
And
Bogey had a reset there. Don't know what happened with his. He might be having some microphone issues, as that's happened a couple times with him. Garg with a nice return there. Balls to you. Gets nice positioning there to avoid getting boosted out of the way for an easy cap there. So joining me here I have Log M, Logistics Maps, whatever you'd like to call him.
Yeah, people call me Logi.
But he's going to be joining me for commenting, so give him a rousing welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks, Second Skin. Your commentating is very intimidating.
Don't just jump in with whatever you want. Alanis got that tag pro in base, trying to get Mudkip, and Crowman does a great job avoiding it as that tag pro expires. So far, we've seen a lot of good defense. It's a real close match here between these two teams, and a lot more switching on the Night's Watch side between players. As you don't see the Dinos going ahead nearly as often. A couple of grabs from Garg and Alanis, but not quite as many as the Night's Watch have. So a little more positional fluidity from the Night's Watch here. Let's see if they're able to do something with that. So Log, tell me what you feeling so far from this game.
Yeah, it seems pretty back and forth here. Both teams doing a decent job.
Pup battles once again. They've been relatively even. I'm going to pop up the score here for just a second. And yeah, power-ups relatively even. A little bit Night's Watch advantage here as Bogey and Turd Ferguson have 9 combined. As just slightly more on that Night's Watch side.
Mudkip gets out past 2 here. Gets caught by balls to you.
ASAP he baited that snipe and now is going to be able to go up through top gate. But 2 Night's Watch in this path and great blocking.
Past
wow.
Their defense. Erogi, go up 2 with a minute left here.
Power-ups looking like they're waiting for him there. Bogey's able to get out. Can he get by Alanis? Kind of.
Mudkip uses the rolling bomb to grab, but gets returned.
Bogey does a great
juke. Past a few.
ASAP trying to use that tag pro before it expires, but Turd Ferguson's going to get him the return. Crowman grabs, but he's well contained in base there. And with 20 seconds left, these are going to be the last grabs we're going to see as Mudkip flaccets. And ASAP's probably going to go for a grab here real quick. Balls to you trying to get out, do something. Trying to get an angle on that boost, doesn't have it. And that's how we're going to end the half here with a return and another return for Night's Watch as Dinos have a 5-3 first half lead.
Yep, pretty exciting first half, close game.
Indeed it is, very close game so far. Hold on while I set my scores here.
And looking at the Euro here, both teams have pretty much equal amounts of hold and equal amounts of pups pretty much, so looks pretty even all around.
And so that first half does go to the Dinos 5-3, and let's see what they can do in the second half if they can maintain that score. Like I said, relatively even game. The real difference came in just timing of the caps. The Night's Watch had a couple of caps that the Dinos just immediately responded to, and that really seemed to give them a big edge there, is that they never were really, if they, the Night's Watch were up for a good majority of that first half, as they had the first cap and then had the lead for a lot of it, but then the Dinos really put together a nice string of caps where Cap Lord had a couple of good jukes up at that top of base using that more effective use of that gate is what I'd say is the difference. Is the Dinos used it pretty consistently and didn't really get returned on it all that much. See if the Night's Watch make some adjustments and try to lock down that gate a little more, as that seemed to be the way that the Dinos really felt most comfortable capping. But so Log, you have any insight to your team while we're here on Transilio?
I don't know. No, sorry. Yeah, I just started this season.
3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna count on you to do the main part here. I have to adjust some things real quick.
Okay. Cap Lord returned quick. Cap Lord outpassed 3. Nice box. Crowan trying to get ahead but can't, and Cap Lord caps.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, Mudkip gonna try to get in with blocks here. Can't do it. Cap Lord outpassed a couple. Two tag pros for the Dinos here, and the Night's Watch will juke juice. ASAP grabbing with a tag pro lead, barely gets past here, and they have a tag pro on D2. But Turd Ferguson makes the play, saves the cap. Mudkip outpassed a few, 3 now. But they managed to get ahead. But the Dinos seem to be kind of in control of this game so far. Fighting for pups, we a tag pro for each team and a juke juice for the Dinos. Wait, I mean, Night's Watch. Bogey grabs full attack pro, outpass 2. Bogey passed everyone, return for cap for a while here, but can't do it. And he does another return for cap, like, kiss. Let's cap. Balls to you, out past few and gets the cap. Bogey out. Yeah, unfortunate bump there. One cap game now. Bogey coming in and it's caught. Ooh, dangerous. Yeah, Bogey will cap here, tying whistling up. Caplard grabs with a bomb. Balls to you, makes the play. Bogey out past 3. Balls to you trying to block. Bombs into a spike. Yeah, balls to you up with a tag pro lead, which they don't quite use effectively. Yeah, that was strange. Call a lag. Caplord past 3 here, good capping opportunity, which he does. Oh, Garg runs into a spike. Someone else runs into a spike. Caplord gets the tag pro. Ball's out past you again, but a tag pro lead for Mudkip here. It's very dangerous for... Great play. Well...
Yeah!
Yeah, very intense. Last round of pups, and Dinos have 1 minute to tie this thing up. Oh,
Yeah!
dangerous grab there.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was a very exciting half player. Lead went back and forth a few times, and we're going into golden cap here.
This time, the pup advantage really came to ASAP Caplord and the Dinos, as they had 15 of those pups, and they just weren't quite able to get it done. Even with the extra pups, excuse me, as the Night's Watch storm back to tie it.
Yeah, looking at we use Dinos had more hold and more prevent, more pups. They just couldn't get the caps.
So they're gonna be really mad at me here. My my stream messed up, and it didn't switch over to the game itself.
Oh,
But all
I knew I should have done a backup stream.
Nah, it's fine. It's just for that half. We're good. It'll pop up here.
Three, two.
Okay, so
one.
golden cap starting now.
Yeah!
First cap wins.
Dinos in red. That is the advantage on Transilio. Being in red has always seemed to be an advantage here. So we'll see if the Dinos are able to do something with it. Turd Ferguson with the first return. Balls to you looking at that boost. Bogey waiting for that bomb to come up. Here it comes, and Alanis is there to try to defuse it. Balls to you tries to grab Solo. He's out. So is Caplord, though. And he's passed a whole bunch. Balls to you needs to take a lap. He goes mid. Gets returned, but Turd Ferguson has the flag. 3.
Mudkip grabbing balls to you can return here to get a cap, maybe. Alanis gets ahead.
Alanis, a great job getting ahead. Turd Ferguson trying to cap here. He won't. Bogey now with the flag. He's got to get past Mudkip. He does. Mudkip's got the snipe on him, though. He goes to the mid. Bogey goes through gate. He has to get under Alanis. Can he turn? No, he can't turn the corner, but balls to you with a rolling bomb.
Guard
Juke
past
juice.
3. He has to stay alive for a while here. She doesn't, but balls to you defused.
ASAP with the flag
Aggro
now.
still up.
Turd Ferguson gets that tag. He's going to come into base. Caplord looking to get out. He won't. Crowman's got the block here, and that's going to be the game. Balls to you with the final cap. Gives the Night's Watch the overtime win. Great job. That was some great power-ups by the Night's Watch as they were able to get all three due to some good grabbing and some nice defense in base by Turd Ferguson and Crowman. The only one dangerous spot, Garg was able to get out past three, but Balls to You had that rolling bomb juke juice, essentially free of danger combo there as a flag carrier.
Yes, that is what happened.
Don't worry, Log. It's I've always just found to, you keep yourself talking, you see something, you see, name the places they're going, and it's all gravy, man. You did great for that job.
Yeah,
Don't be discouraged. How do you set up your stream, by the way? We'll take a short break here while they get stuff set up. We'll talk about some stream setups. You use OBS?
Yeah, I use OBS. I just show the Tag Pro, like I just show that window, like that's all I do with the video, and then I just have mic in and mic out, or audio in and out. We are starting already?
Quick start
Jeez.
there, as like I said, excuse me. Oh. (10-9) overtime win for the Night's Watch there. And let's talk a little bit about Market. We got 10 seconds before they start. So Market, we're going to see a lot quicker of a game as it's really fast, really high energy map here. So we'll see if Garg's able to hold up his high defense rate that he's well known for, as ASAP immediately grabs. Like we had said, I had talked about earlier, ASAP well known to be very grab heavy, and that may be good or bad here on that map. It depends on how fast those returns come, and those, like I said, this one, the pup battles really are damaging, as one tag pro can really make a huge difference. Balls to You and Mudkip both waiting on that same boost. Mudkip gets the boost into Crowman, but a nice return as ASAP gets out.
Caparel needs to stay alive.
Does, and Turd
Long
Ferguson.
enough.
Turd Ferguson gets the return. Now M Bogey looking to get out. He gets by. Ooh, can't quite get that angle. Turd Ferguson with the return. Crowman looking to get Garg, but he won't. Some juking here in the mid. Missed snipe there by Jerry as Bogey goes back into base. Crowman doing a solo chase on Garg as he has anti.
Balls to You boosting in for a possible cap, and he gets it.
Balls to You again with the flag, but there's a tag pro in base. He really just needs to give himself a lap here. As Mudkip goes flag pro, dangerous here now as Bogey's spawning, but Garg comes in to really get them out of danger there. Now Balls to You is in some serious trouble, but a nice return there as ASAP's going to come in and get the cap here. Wow.
Yeah, Kepler gets some good blocks.
Great blocks by Dinos, and another one coming in as the Night's Watch had 4 in base and couldn't stop them. No anti for the Night's Watch either, even though they had 4 in base for almost a minute. Still no anti. They're just sitting there. This is really dangerous. I don't know what game they're playing, but it's not a smart one.
And yeah, still no anti, but they're coming back to stop Mudkip here.
Balls to You looking, but now no anti for Dinos as Balls to You with a great cap. Wow, that was brutal off that wall. ASAP, though, is able to get out. He goes all the way up into base. Turd Ferguson has a rolling bomb. And Bogey looks for a kiss. No anti, though. But Crowman gets juked in 2 tiles by Jerry. Turd
Jerry
Ferguson.
caps.
Wow, that was... And another
failed
cap from
a
ASAP.
grab attempt, and yeah, strong.
That was some great jukes by Jerry. Two tile get around on Crowman. Garg's going to go straight up in. Balls to You and Bogey, both in base. An unfortunate grab there. I don't think Balls to You intended that, but it's another cap for the Dinos.
And up 5-2, less than 3 minutes until a game. Mudkip coming in for another attempt, and he gets it.
The Night's Watch is spiraling out of control here as they gave up 4 caps in almost no time. Balls to You. Can't quite get by. Crowman's going to get returned, and that's going to be like I said, Night's Watch really lost their composure here, as they have no anti, they have no chasing effective, they're grabbing when they shouldn't, just really undisciplined from them. And a good kiss, but no saying it, no calling out anti, and can't get to the
And the cap
flag.
for Mudkip.
Just
The
all in
OD
all,
is
real
just
sloppy.
not able to stop him from capping here. Turd gets a cap.
And without pass 2, Balls to You pushes hard, but doesn't have the angle. 3 in base once again, and some anti. See, much better setup for... Wow! Balls to You, some great angles to take. As Crowman's going to get out and get returned. Turd Ferguson needs to get on that anti, or excuse me, that re. Crowman gets off. Oof, if that return came just a half second sooner. Balls to You has a cap there as he went over the flag tile, but just didn't have some help. Turd's going to pick up that juke juice. Crowman trying to get Jerry. Jerry's got an easy cap as great anti and no call-outs from the Night's Watch. Mudkip's coming in for another cap here. Balls to Use in position this time. Another silly grab from the Night's Watch. Just all in all, just bad grabbing, no discipline from them. And finally, they get a return to get things back to normal as Turd Ferguson had some anti set up. But no hustling coming back as they're able to get another grab off here on market, as it's just been nothing but grabs for.
And Mudkip caps again.
And ASAP's going to come in here. Balls to You has that. And Crowman needs to get off the flag and come back to help on D. He's just sitting up there with 3 in base and no one on the other team. Really undisciplined from the Night's Watch. You hate to see it. They're just not playing their game here. And some great caps and some great moves by the Dinos. A good power up there as Jerry picks up a tag pro. And that's going to stop the Night's Watch from doing any sort of damage for the next 30 seconds at least. That juke juice from Turd Ferguson, though, also pretty much a cancel, as Mudkip just finally gets a grab off just as that juke juice dies. Crowman misses a swipe. Mudkip's going off that back wall, and there's 3 in base now as Crowman finally comes back to anti. And they get a return there, and Balsu tries to get out. Garg's got the angle on him, though, and we are reset finally for the Night's Watch, as that was a brutal 6 minutes, excuse me, as the Night's Watch weren't able to get anything done, constantly had the flag out of base, no resets, no smart grabs, terrible OD, and we're having another pup battle that it looks like the Dinos are going to win here, as ASAP's going to be out with only Bogey in front of him, essentially. Ballstein does a good job getting by. Turd Ferguson with the rolling, he's going to pick it up. Mudkip's going to get returned. And Jerry's going to go all the way out. Turd Ferguson's going to walk in for the cap here, though. Cut it back to 5 caps for that lead. Let's see if they're able to get a little bit more done here. Caplord with a grab. Bogey with a grab. Balls to You's going to be out. Past a cool Mudkip with a nice snipe, though. Bogey
We passed 3.
And a dangerous
Mudkip
grab there.
passed 4. Balls to You gets ahead in time for the return.
Bogey now, he's ahead.
Bogey out now. Doesn't quite get the angle.
Nope, misses that boost. And now Mudkip's got a tag pro. That's pretty much going to be a no-go for them to get into base at all. Turd Ferguson's going to try to boost him into the flag. Doesn't get him in the flag, though.
Jerry out with a tag pro lead and a rolling bomb. Kisses.
But Crowman's able to get out. Unfortunate for him. Gets returned there. And Garg's going to get another return. And Jerry's going to get another cap. And another cap for
And
ASAP
Caplord
here.
for... Yep.
Once again, 3 in base, no grabs, and Turd Ferguson, instead of going on anti, goes into base, chasing. Mudkip's going to try to go through that pipe. Crowman's there, though. Turd Ferguson finally walks back to get the snipe and the return. But he's not there on anti, and Caplord's going to have a grab, and he misses the return there. Good job by Caplord juking off that back wall. Crowman's there to get the reset for the Night's Watch. As Jerry comes in, gets an easy grab, and Ballstew is going to be blocked out for another cap.
Yeah, and we have Tag Pro in base to set up another cap attempt. Mudkip goes around and gets the cap.
The Night's Watch can't be happy with this performance as they've given up 14 caps. Crowman gets returned. Bogey with the flag. Jerry looking to extend his cap lead here as Caplord goes on anti, excuse me. Like I said, the Night's Watch, zero communication, you can tell. No calling of anti, constantly flag out, not getting the resets they need, and it's just dangerous. Caplord's going to be out here past 3 as he's got the angle. Crowman gets in front, though, and Ballstew is able to get the return after Crowman slows him down. And we're going to get a cap from Ballstew as he's able to walk over that flag tile, but Garg now, he's going to be out with another Tag Pro, and Bogey needs to stay safe for a little bit longer. And he doesn't. He goes all the way back into base, but Ballstew able to get him that, that return. Bogey gets returned by ASAP. Garg with a quick return. That's another cap for Jerry. Turd Ferguson looking to get by Jerry. He won't. Jerry looks like he's got him cut down. Great hesitation juke as Turd Ferguson goes off that wall but gets a kiss instead of a cap. 16-6, a 10 cap lead. Make it... Ooh, no. Can't make it 11 there.
3, 2, 1.
And that's going to end this half here, the kiss. And Ballstew with the only kept. Some solace there as the Night's Watch gets almost nothing. 23 returns for Garg and just oodles of prevent for Garg and Jerry there.
And Jerry did say this is his favorite map, and he's playing at 3 a.m. his time zone right now over in England. And he had 7 caps there playing defense, so yeah, I'm sure he enjoyed that.
Final score there, it appeared to be 16-6. Yeah, the Night's Watch can't be happy with their performance there, as that was just not good. Constantly having 4 in base, never calling anti appropriately, silly grabs to give them easy caps. Just no good there from the Night's Watch. They did pick up that overtime win on Transilio, but like I said, it's looking like a Dino win here on Market unless something absolutely ridiculous happens here in this second half.
Yeah, the Dinos just need to play, reasonably and not let it get away from them. It's, of course, possible to make up 10 caps here, but it's a long shot. So yeah, were you gonna say anything about stream setup?
No, I was just gonna tell you about, like, make sure you have a nice, easily visible scoreboard. Like mine goes to a full screen in the middle. That's essentially, you know, you shouldn't have it looking like it's going to be essentially, you know, you don't want it during the game. Maybe like a little previous score, just so they can see the half. But you don't need anything severe. You don't want it to distract from the game. You want the game as big as possible when it's happening, but during the actual excuse me, during the actual breaks during the game, you want the scoreboard not just like showing the group lobby. So you should always have like a scene
that's a
set
good
up
idea.
a scene set up that's just like a nice blank screen that you can talk over, and you know, you don't, that way you don't, because the game lobby, you should, you know, I just try not to show it all that often. And you can, you know, do a region select to make sure that you're only showing the game and you don't have all, like, the blank space around it. That way you can full screen the game and really make it visible for everyone. So that's
Okay.
your little tips there.
Ooh, balls to you, Caps. So there are 9 more to go to tie us up.
Bogey with a
Yeah,
tag pro. Gonna try to clear out some space for balls to you, and it
and
looks like
he
will.
does. Yeah, we're on pace to tie this thing up so far.
Let's see if they can keep that up. Balls to you looking to get the boost straight in here. Garg does some good job moving out and getting that nice quick return there. Bogey now taking the team boost all the way in. Balls to you is able to get out and use that. Can he use that back wall? Yes, he can. Great job by Balls to you. 3 caps. Has no anti here for the Dinos. Mudkip finally goes on it. Smart move there. As they, especially for the Dinos, they should be playing anti constantly. They should have nothing other than anti.
Another cap. 4 caps in 2 minutes here. Dinos need to get it together.
Whatever the Night's Watch talked about, it had some form of effect. As that's a completely different first 3 minutes. ASAP's able to get out here, though. Balls to you goes up. Garg's at the block underneath, but Crowman has the angle to slow him down, and Turd Ferguson with the return. Jerry boosts straight into Turd Ferguson. And now Mudkip gets around the snipe of Bogey, but Turd Ferguson with the return on him. ASAP goes underneath. Balls to use there, and so is Bogey for the return once more. Crowman tries to push Mudkip into a return. He does. ASAP gets returned by Turd Ferguson here. No, he gets around him. And Crowman with that nice contain to get in front. Now Crowman once again in front. ASAP goes through that 2 tiles, and Turd's got the return. Balls to you looks for the solo on Mudkip. He's got it, and Bogey's going to cap here as well. 2 power-ups for the Night's Watch, as now a chance for them to get ahead. Turd Ferguson sits in the snipe lane. He comes all the way back. Crowman's not going to be able to get by Mudkip and Garg, though. Bogey, however, he does do something. Oh, wow, Bogey with a dangerous move to get by. Turd Ferguson sits on the flag with a tag pro, and Bogey tries to get by, can't. Mudkip looking to get a nice kiss in there. Jerry's going to be out. Crowman's ahead, though. None of the boosts were up for him, as Jerry goes down through the bottom, and he's going to get returned here by Crowman, as Bogey has that anti. Crowman looking to get out. He won't, but balls to you will. And Mudkip with a great use of that team boost to snipe him. Garg's going to be able to get by Crowman, but he does get returned. Bogey bumped into his own guy, but balls to you's got a chance at the flag, and he does have it. Jerry looking to boost off that back wall. He will. Will the cap come? No, it won't. Crowman with a great grab there. Just in time to get by Jerry, but he does allow the pups to go to the Dinos. Crowman needs to stay alive and stay alive for a long time. He doesn't. Garg's going to have the return here, and balls to you goes for a risky snipe, misses it. Garg sitting in base. Turd Ferguson with a return. ASAP gets returned. Jerry gets returned, and we have a full reset for the Night's Watch. 5-1 so far with 5 minutes left to play. Right now they're doing enough to get the game back, but can they do it? Oh, can they sustain it over the whole period? ASAP's going to go underneath. but he's not going to get it. Mudkip's got the chance. Balls to you is going to be out as Mudkip takes a smart decision to back up. See, that's something we didn't see from the Night's Watch was whenever, the other team got out and was ahead of a whole bunch. They never took a lap there, and now they really don't have the chance to as Crowman's able to get a return. Garg's going to get pushed into turd, but Crowman doesn't have the angle on him as Garg goes all the way down into the Dino's base waiting for that pup, as I think the Night's Watch is going to get one Tag Pro and one Rolling Bump for ASAP. Crowman needs to get a return here. Bogey needs to get off anti because they need that cap. Turd Ferguson clears base. Bogey needs to get out, though, and will he? No, he won't. Balls to you, however. He's got a chance to get out here. Jerry and Garg. No, great move by Garg to get that return. There we go. I got my music playing again. ASAP looking for an a kiss here, as they do. Jerry's going to be out past a whole bunch as Balls to you is going to try to get ahead. Won't get by him. Bogey with a nice grab. ASAP gets blocked by Turd as Bogey's going to get an angle. No, he doesn't have it. Balls to you is going to be way out in front, though, with some great spawns. Hey, feels like you're really loud, man. Mudkip gets that Tag Pro. ASAP's going to get returned here by Crowman and Bogey. Jerry's going to be out, though. Bogey's going to get by. Can't get by Garg. Mudkip's going to grab with the Tag Pro here. Go Flag Pro right as it expires. And get returned by Turd Ferguson. Crowman looking to do something. Bogey gets returned. And a quick boost all the way to the base for Mudkips.
And yeah, we're down to about 3 minutes, and they're going to need 6 caps now. So after a very rough start, the Dinos haven't allowed many caps.
Yeah, very rough start for him. Bogey's looking to get out here. Can't get by Cap Lord. Balls to you with the flag. Like I said, a bad start, but a quick recovery as the Night's Watch. If they had just kept it close in that first game, played a little more anti, we're talking a completely different game here now with that really hot start for them. As Bogey needs to stay alive, Mudkip picks up a Tag Pro. Balls to you with a Juke Juice, and Garg's going to come in with the... Wow. Great job by Balls to you to avoid that. ASAP's looking to get out as well. And he does. He's going to boost straight into Crowman, though. Jerry with the flag. Mudkip's giving him the lead, but he's out. Turd Ferguson playing with Jerry there. Bogey just needs to come off and get the return. Nope. Instead, Turd Ferguson jukes into the line there instead of just holding high. Misses the return there on Mudkip. Crowman walks all the way back and doesn't say anything about it. Like I said, another breakdown in communication. The Night's Watch should have had a return there, as some overcommits hard by the defense, some silly chasing, and some great jukes by Mudkip to stay on that flag tile. Wow. Crowman now, he's pushing hard to get ASAP. Turd Ferguson's got him. He's going to push him all the way into that pipe. Some good moves there as Mudkip blocks Crowman down and stops him from getting ahead by ASAP. Bogey's got that, got that Tag Pro. Looks like to get a kiss, but instead just gets a return by ASAP there. Crowman needs to push ahead, and he does. Balls to you. Needed to just get ahead. Wasted that Tag Pro there. Balls to you, a nice juke, a nice get by there as Mudkip's going to get the return, though. Need to call out that lane's blocked faster.
Yeah, and with a minute left, this is probably not going to have enough time here.
No, this is pretty much the end of the swan song for the Night's Watch. They came out with 4 caps in about a minute and a half, but they weren't able to do all that much with it. They did hold the Dinos to only 1 cap so far. Looks like they're going to get 2 here as Crowman waited for the pup and got off a re. And Turd Ferguson is going to look to get that last holder. Now he goes for a kiss. Lets Balls to you get out. Balls to you looking to boost in. Doesn't have the angle. Jerry's going to get out. And that's going to do it here for the Night's Watch chances. 5-2 half, unless we see some great returns here. But looking like we're just going to have a 5-2 half with 20 seconds remaining, and a Night's Watch can't quite pull off that 10 cap return to get them back into a tie game.
Three, two, one.
Wow, last second cap for Balls 2 does make it 6-2. So a little better. Night's Watch does cut the lead in half, essentially. Give 6-2 half, but 18-12 is the final score as the Dinos split with the Night's Watch. One win on Transilio in overtime for the Night's Watch, and one win in Market as a big victory as the Dinos do salvage a couple of extra points off of that strong half one. And there we go. The final scores are up on stream. 10-9 overtime win for the Night's Watch on Transilio. 10-12, or excuse me, an 18-12 win on Market for the Dinos. That's going to be all for today. Thanks for joining me here, and have a wonderful evening.